Hello, this is Bill Webb, aka Billy Indiana. Today I'm going to do an unboxing for another Kickstarter arrival, and this one is Moonrakers, the Titan Edition. With the glare and the light and the darkness of this, a little hard to see, but hopefully in the overhead you'll be able to see it clear. I've got the Titan Edition here to open, so if you're curious to see what's in the box and all the little extras, stay tuned. Now I already have the Moonrakers Kickstarter edition from before, so this is the expansion Titan edition with all the extra new things, and then I'll be putting in my original Kickstarter edition game components into this eventually, so this won't have those features in it. I'll probably do a reboxing once I have a chance to sort all this out and organize it and sleeve everything and get everything ready to go. But what I picked up was the negotiation boards, the endless expansion and the shard expansion, a little hollow foil pack, another hollow pack, an upgrade pack, and some extra dice. So we'll take a look at these things real quick. Let's just go ahead and jump right into these little packs here first. And I'm always nervous about opening these, so let's see how to best do that. It shows just to tear it this way. Let's see. Not sure what the best way to go. Here we go. So that's the shard. And it's got some card sleeves here. And then there's the shard spear, hypershift, not sure, EMTR4, flare shard, and refractor. So those are some ship parts. And then we've got some character cards here. So there's, it says in this, it's a 15 card expansion. So, and with the sleeves included, so that's nice. I'll just put this off to the side. And then we've got the Moonrakers in this. I kind of hate to shred these up. The packages look nice, but I guess there's really no reason to save the package. Let's see. And it's really thick foil, kind of plastic coated. Let's see if I can cut down the side. There we go. I don't want to cut anything inside, but there we go. All right, and then pull these out. So again, this is the endless card pack. It says there's 10 card expansion. So again, there's some sleeves in there. And then this one, it has some more characters, crew members. And there we go. That is the endless expansion. Let's check out these hollow foil cards here. So this looks like just a collector's edition card or something. Limited edition gold foil Moro Mata. So I guess it's just a collector's edition. I don't remember if this is a free addition to it or not. I can't remember how this came into play here with the order, but it's in this sealed protective sleeve here. And then we've got these hollow packs. Hopefully you're not hearing the trash collection going on outside. It's super loud right now, but apologize if it's coming through in the background. All right, so this hollow pack, it's an 80 card upgrade pack. And so we'll check this out. Looks like it's got cards of both sizes. So we've got hollow pack, let's see, it doesn't really say. 34 crew and 46 ship parts. Yeah, we won't go through every card, but we can maybe take a quick look. If I can get it open. There we go. Well, that didn't go super smoothly, but it's gonna work. If you've watched any of my unboxings, you know that for some reason opening cards is like my kryptonite. All right, so we've got, yeah, it says hollow pack, and so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, they are kind of hologram type if you kind of twist them, kind of a 3D. I doubt if you can see that on the camera, but they do have sort of a 3D look to them. That's kind of cool. So I assume these are the original cards remade because it says upgrade pack. So yeah, so that's, like I said, we won't go through every card here, but take a look at a few. Pretty cool. There's our hollow pack ship parts. And then here are the crew members. Oh, that had a nicer tab, so that was easier. All right, and then here's our hollow pack crew members, and I recognize some of these. I tend to go pretty heavy on the crew. So there's Ryle Alren, Adamasa, Sela Pelion, Zek Zereg. And again, I think these are just sort of holographic, just kind of a 3D nature to them. So again, we won't go through all of them. Oh, there's two of those for some reason. I'm assuming that's an accident. Maybe not. There's two of those as well. Maybe there's supposed to be multiple copies of some of these. Yeah, must be, because there's a few redacted. I always thought that was funny when that one would come up. I never had noticed before that there were more than one copy of some of these, so I have to look through the original as I substitute these in. But those crew members are pretty cool. All right, so there we go. Those are the hollow boards. The extra dice, just an extra set of dice. Nothing special to see there. The negotiation boards. These are just kind of a quality of life edition here. Let's see if I can get this open without a terrible disaster or cutting myself. All right. Definitely not something that you need, but I just thought it would make gameplay a little bit smoother potentially. All right, so let's see here. There we go. So it says on the back overview, the negotiation board supplies everything you need to handle complex negotiations and keep them moving. Players will no longer need to remember who's getting what, use tokens to track the negotiation of credits, prestige, hazard dice, bonus cards, and faction reputation during the planning phase of each contract. No more misunderstanding or convenient lapses of memory. Each player will know exactly what the stakes are when they sign up as an ally. So you got the negotiation board, you got the 5 reputation marker tokens, and then we've got bonus card tokens and prestige tokens. So these are metal and those are plastic. So the prestige tokens are these silver ones. Man, they're heavy, chunky metal. So yeah, you can probably hear them jingle a little bit. Those are really heavy, chunky metal, like I said. So be negotiating with prestige, who's getting how much prestige. And then these are the bonus cards. Again, nice chunky metal pieces. And then interestingly, these are the reputation tokens and they're just plastic. So I'm not sure, there may be some reason that I don't recall from the, maybe just the colors had to be, it is hard to get the right color on the metal because these are pink and these are silver, and that you can tell them pretty clearly apart, but trying to get that many different colors in metal might be pretty difficult. I remember the Red Rising game had some trouble with those metal tokens, so perhaps that's the reason they went with plastic for those, so you can clearly get the colors. All right, so that is the negotiation deal. Pretty cool. Like I said, kind of quality of life improvement. Now let's dig into the big box. So here it says 1 to 5 players, 60 to 120 minutes, ages 14 and up, Kickstarter exclusive. Up here, a game of shipbuilding, temporary alliances, and shrewd negotiation. Let's flip it over. Not going to read through all the back, but it does come with the Binding Ties, Overload, and Nomad expansions. And then down here at the bottom, it also talks about Luminor, which I haven't tried yet. I did download it on my Steam account, and I could have played that solo with the original game pieces, but just haven't done that yet. Keep saying I need to, and I definitely want to, but just haven't gotten around to doing it. So lots of summary here. Throw that off to the side, and I won't read through all of that. It talks a little bit about Moonrakers, gives you some things about the setting, a brief overview of the gameplay, component list, and then a little about each of the different expansions and the Luminor Online interactive, where you can play solo, you can play cooperative using the parts. And then on the side, you can see there's Moonrakers Titan Edition. On the top, Moonrakers Titan Edition Same on this side and on the other side. You have a little bit different art on each side with the different planets. So pretty cool. Let's open this up. Take a look inside. All right, so ad for their new game Fractured Sky that has been all over the internet recently. And then Veiled Fate and Mythic Mischief. I haven't played either. I would like to play Veiled Fate. I am pretty interested in that one. So hopefully sometime I'll get a chance to. Looks like we've got some stickers to place somewhere. Don't recall where those might need to go, but probably just in the insert itself to help clarify where things go. Here's the Overload expansion rules. So it tells you what the different components are for Overload, and in their typical fashion, looks like some sort of technical manual. So there's the Overload rule book. Let's see, here's Luminor, 2 games in 1. Adventure across a procedurally generated map, attempt multi-tiered narrative-driven contracts, build up your ships, hire crew, and face off against an enemy general in the fully cooperative game mode for 1 to 5 players. So definitely need to get that attempted. And then here we got the Binding Ties expansion. These are kind of nested together here. There we go. So again, I won't go through their tiny little rule books, but same kind of setup where it's going to tell you how to use that expansion. And then Nomad expansion, it's the same thing. Good glimpse. All right, and then we've got this nice game trays tray for the top. I'll have to hopefully figure out where everything goes, and that's why I said probably I'll do some sort of a reboxing here once I figure out where everything goes. And then since mine is not the full, I have the original game, I'll just be swapping out. So here are the ships. I have those in the original game, so I'm not sure why we got new ones. These are those new markers, I think, for one of the expansions that you need to use, or you need those to use. And then these are, I assume, something else for one of the expansions, a little plastic, kind of white, but almost clear. And then over here we've got so here's the Prestige board. So that's not sure why. Oh, I know that the terminals are different now. This is like one of the expansions. I think you add this to the other player boards. I don't know why we have that. Where we have a new Prestige counter board. Oh, it's got 2-sided, so this one can go up to 15 if you want a longer game. So that's why. Like I said, it's been a while, so I don't recall all the details. And then this one, yeah, this is the one. It's one of the expansions where you're, I think, choosing along the sides and deciding where you want to go. I think in the solar system or galaxy or whatever it is. So those boards are new. And then we've got some new cards, I assume, for each of the expansions. So here are some contracts. And here are some more contracts. And I assume somewhere there'll be maybe a little note there's like a little symbol up here in the corner. I assume that's going to identify which this goes to in terms of expansions. And this has a little symbol up here in the corner. So I'm guessing that's what those are going to help with. Yeah, well, I don't know. There's also some kind of symbol maybe down here in the bottom corner. Not sure. So definitely have to do some reading, maybe some looking online to figure out. And we've got some new objective cards. We've got some new ship parts and more objective cards. So I assume those are all just kind of ordered in here separately to go with each of the different expansions. So now, in a big piece of foam here, I think, just to hold things together for shipping. So now I need to go through and figure out, I was hoping maybe there would be some kind of an insert here with some explanations, but knowing OBS Studios, they might have something on their website too, just to explain how all of this fits together and where everything goes. Otherwise, I'll be figuring it out, and like I said, probably to be doing some sort of reboxing to show you what I come up with. So hopefully you enjoyed taking a peek at what's in the Titan Edition with the new expansions and how the box lays out when you have, what you have coming in these new expansions. And look forward to my reboxing if you're curious to see that in the near future. As always, thanks for watching. This is Billy, Indiana, signing off.